Guys, we're seeing a complete bloodbath across the altcoins today, and also Bitcoin is going down. In fact, we're breaking down from some key support levels. Today, I am going to talk about what I see happening next, as well as why you're seeing this drop right here. I'm going to talk about what I see for Bitcoin and Ethereum moving forward, as well as for my trade, which I updated you on a few days ago. Also, there's a lot of panic right now in the market because of one of the largest Bitcoin whales potentially dumping more Bitcoin into the open market. So guys, very important stuff to talk about today. Welcome back everybody, my name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. And let's look at this. And yes, we're seeing in the altcoin market an absolute bloodbath. On the daily time frame, most of these ones are down between 5 to 15%. If you look at the weekly, you have many altcoins being down 20-25%, and on the monthly you have altcoins being down 40-50%. So you're seeing massive altcoin drops across the board. And why are you seeing this? Well, people are too eager to go long on altcoins at this moment. And also you do have a lot of unlocks happening for altcoins as Bitcoin is going sideways. As people are getting bored, they're selling off altcoins, but at the same time, you're seeing more and more inflows. You're seeing more token unlocks from private investors in these altcoins, which are then selling off into the open market. This is something that you're already aware of. This is something I've been talking about, but this is exactly what is playing out right now. So Bitcoin continues to go sideways. Bitcoin continues to bleed down a little bit, but altcoins are really taking a massive beating. But something big is happening for Bitcoin, because you can see that we have now the orange box, the edge of the orange box was trying to keep us up here, but we have now broken down from this point. And the next level of support is actually at $61,000. Then you have 59, and then you have a big one at $57,000. So we do have this situation right here. And why did the orange box break down here? Well, as you know, I've been talking about this one, this channel on the daily time frame. And this channel is now still intact. In fact, we were trying to break through it towards the upside yesterday, but what ended up happening is that we had a pullback back into the channel, and then we had another big drop as this orange box was breaking down. So as you know guys, not both of these ones were possible. One of these ones would have to give. Either we would have to break this channel towards the upside, or we would have to break this orange box towards the downside. And unfortunately, it seems like it was the later thing that actually happened. We broke this towards the downside, and we're still intact inside of this downward sloping channel. So yeah, Bitcoin is looking a little bit shaky right now. If you look at Ethereum, we also had obviously a big pullback for Ethereum. The next level of support is at 3,263, and we have almost retraced most of the pump that we got for Ethereum based on the anticipation of the spot Ethereum ETF. Okay, so that is at least a good sign that you're able to get a very good entry potentially for Ethereum, as we're starting to see the stuff happening with the spot Ethereum ETFs potentially starting to trade as soon as next week. Now for traditional markets, the futures market has opened up and we went down a little bit, but then we had a little bit of a pump as well. So we have mostly gone sideways here, as you can see, for the traditional markets when they opened up on the futures. For my trade, it is currently at a loss, and obviously my bots are also having a little bit of a hard time right now, as my positions that they had accumulated are at a loss. But I'm still gonna hold on to this trade, because I do think now particularly, I do think that the fear in the market is so big right now. And yes, we are below the orange box here, so that is not a good sign, because we will have this as resistance on the way up. But remember, my entry was inside of this one. So if we just come up and retest this one, I will at least get out at a break even. But yeah, I do think there's just so much fear in the market right now. People are really, really scared. People are really, really bearish. So I'm gonna hold off on that trade for now. I'm gonna keep it open. With the intention of adding more margin to make sure I do not get liquidated. But also, I know that we're at pretty low prices right now for Bitcoin. Considering I anticipate Bitcoin to go up to $150,000, and yes, we're going sideways right now, but I do think, just like you know, that towards the end of the summer, we're gonna start to slowly grind up, and then we're gonna have massive pumps. So with that in mind, yeah, I do not think that right now is such a bad entry point considering where I think Bitcoin is going to go. But we will see about that, not financial advice. One thing I will say is that the volatility you're seeing right now is not a lot. Bitcoin is getting boring. What you're seeing is the time consolidation. So you have the capitulation on price is going down, but also on time. As people are getting bored, people are losing interest, they're selling off their crypto, and then they will lose out on massive gains. So these are typically good times to prepare a plan for how you're gonna play out the last part of the cycle and how you are going to make money on that. Now, what I wanted to show you is the volatility. You have it in purple down here, and you can see that the last time when we have this low volatility, well, let us take it from the beginning. So right here in 2016, this was actually the early bull market when we had this low volatility. So usually when you have this low volatility, it's usually followed by parabolic moves, usually towards the upside. You can see right here as well, boom, boom, low volatility, and then we pump towards the upside. You can see that we went down here. This is the only time when we had this low volatility and we actually saw a breakdown. So only in 2018, because then in early 2019, again, low volatility, and then we had a massive pump. Here in 2023 as well, massive pumps towards the upside. And now we're at the same kind of volatility for Bitcoin. So are we going to repeat what we have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 times? Or are we going to go down as we saw 1 out of 6 times? Prepare for that big move right now, guys. And also a lot of people are fearful. When I say that people are really fearful, yes, they do have some reasons to be that. And that is that the German government, we know that they sold off about $500 million worth of Bitcoin last week. They still have about $3 billion. So a lot of people are fearful right now that they're going to sell off more of this week. So I do not know, guys. We will see. If they sell off these into the open market, of course, it is going to cause some panic. But then again, I do think that eventually Bitcoin is going to reach higher prices. So for me, it is just short-term volatility, short-term drama. And yeah, we cannot control this, but we can definitely have a plan for it. So my plan is to just accumulate more Bitcoin if we go down any lower. And I know which are the massive levels of support here moving forward. Now, I wanted to show you this as well. This was posted by TechDev. It's a 2-week Gaussian channel. And what you can see, we have had a flip, and we've only had a flip once in the history of Bitcoin previously. And that is right here. Boom, we took out our previous all-time high. And then we had a parabolic move towards the upside. And it looks pretty similar to what you're seeing right now. We had a flip of the Gaussian channel. And then we went up to our previous all-time high. And now the question is, are we going to see the same kind of pumps towards the upside? Let me know what you think down in the description, guys. But that is really what I got for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I will see you in the next one.